on the last video and be happy here for her sake.
Forget and be happy.
My vision goes dark. The sounds I heard fade away. I feel as if I'm falling.
Everything is now in readiness.
Whoa. Onward to the finale. Hey there guys, LOI Games. I'm back with some more Persona 4 Arena. Where we last left off, we heard a voice. And apparently, I guess Labrys went inside the TV. Now we will see what actually happened and what's going on.
Very well.
When I open my eyes, I'm staring at a wood grain board. It is the surface of a desk. I quickly raise my head. It looks like I fell asleep in class. My sleeves were pressed against my forehead while I was asleep, and the texture left a mark. Oh man, I hope no one sees this. I rub my forehead a little and look around the classroom. According to the clock on the wall, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. The only thing written on the blackboard is 5/1/2012, Tuesday. Everything else is erased. I stretch out my arms. I feel a little tired, but I gotta say, I gotta stay focused. After a while, I just got elected student council president in the elections a couple days ago. I have to keep in touch with what the people who voted for me want in a leader. Things with the student council will get pretty hectic after school. I should hurry to the student council room. I stand up and open the door in the back of the classroom. When I go into the hallway, there's no one around. I check inside the classrooms as I go, but I still don't see anyone.
Where the heck is everyone?
I wonder. It's weird, the whole school is usually rowdier than this after class. I should hear people talking and laughing in classrooms and teachers yelling at them to be quiet. While all the bustling of the students and everyone getting ready for their after-school activities. Just when I'm wondering that, I turn around and look down the way I can.
Oh, there they are.
There are some students in the hallway. Some of them are chatting and others are coming out of the classrooms. A few of them run past me, carrying their bags. Yeah, this is more like it. This is how school's supposed to be.
Hey, no running in the hallway.
Come on, guys. The student gives me an apologetic smile, but he just waves to me and as he zooms down the stairs.
Jeez, you'll put your eye out if you don't look where you're going. Oh well, I just gotta clamp down on him more from now on.
I put my hand on my hips and sigh.
Hey there, Miss President.
Are you off to the student council room? Have fun.
You're always so excited about that.
Bye, Miss President. See you next Monday.
Everyone walking down the hall talks to me. I wave back to them. I always had lots of friends and people who knew me, but ever since I got elected student council president, all the students seem to know who I am. The job comes with a lot of pressure, but I know I'm up to it. I'm gonna be busier than ever around the school now. I did have my doubts, but in the end, I'm glad I ran for the student council president.
Yeah, I did the right thing. I did.
I head to the student council room. Time flies by as I go over my agenda. Before I know it, there's a red light pouring in from the west window. It's already sundown.
guess that's enough for today.
There's no one left in the student council room. I had the others go home before it got too late. But when I said that if they pushed themselves too much at the start, they'd burn out quickly, they just laughed and said, "The same goes for you." I leave the student council room and lock it up. As I go down the hall to return the key, I see a strange woman at the far end of the hallway. She's not wearing our school uniform. She's got an odd hat, some gloves, and a one-piece dress. They all look the same deep blue color. Underneath one arm is an odd-looking book. I think I know who it is. I can't see her face with her back towards me, but her short, straight hair draws my attention. Yep, it's her. Her hair is this radiant silver, like if pearls were stretched out into strands.
What in the world is that?
You'll see real soon. Maybe it's the clothes, but she doesn't. But she gives off this strong presence. I get a little uneasy looking at her. I'm not tiptoeing or anything, but she doesn't turn around until I'm about 2 meters away. When she finally does, though, I gasp a little. Her features are so perfect that she's like a sculpture.
Hey, excuse me. You got some reason to be at our school? Are you sure this is how things should be?
Now let's look at these models. So perfect.
Huh?
I don't understand what she's getting at, but for some reason the question throws me.
I am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice, but this place will soon be caught in a bit of a fracas. If you continue to avert your eyes from everything, I think it will have an impact on your life in the near future. My life?
What she just said sounded pretty scary. She may have some screws loose, but something is whispering to me deep in my heart, asking me, doesn't she have a point? Aren't you looking away from something important?
What you choose is up to you, but I believe there are factors preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I was waiting here to give you one last chance.
Chance? The lady opens a thick book she's holding. Bright light. I don't know how it's doing that, but a light streams from the book. It gets stronger and stronger until I have to shield my eyes. I was just about to do the same thing. The bright light finally begins to fade a little. I slowly open my eyes. The first thing I see should have been my arm, but instead is an arm made of metal.
Huh? What is this?
I cannot believe this awkward metal arm of mine. It's like a metal plate. It's like metal plates are completely covering it. I start tugging at them to try to tear them off.
It won't come off. What gives?
It's not just my arm. My legs have changed too. Why are my arms and legs mechanical? My whole body even. I stare at my hands in confusion. These are my hands, all right. Part of me knows that, and I shake my head. What am I thinking? There's no way these are my hands. It's not possible. It's not. My head hurts. What is this?
I will be your opponent for a short while.
I see.
During that time, why not think back about who you are? Huh? My opponent?
A little kickstart for memories. The lady takes a slightly defensive stance.
Away we go.
Place a bookmark. Now let us go. Da-dum. Labrys doesn't have a persona. I wonder how this will go. Ow.
Time to be judged. The Labrys, seriously?
Ow.
Here's it's time to be judged.
Ow. Would you stop that?
Things out.
Ow.
Pardon me. I see. Remarkable. Drop. Let's talk this tongue. Thanatos, I see. Good on my deck. Let her be mine.
Yeah, persona break. Take that. Ow.
To be judged. Persona card.
Woo!
As a shot.
Ow.
You are seated.
Ow. 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 Stop it. Ow. Ah. Spammers. Spamming. Ugh. It's the most annoying thing that fighting games provide. Especially since I don't have a persona, so that makes it even much more difficult.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Well, I'm gonna have to basically try to go back. Now let's see. Let's do this fight again. Doing it without a persona is really difficult. Especially since I can't, like, break out of these attacks. Yeah, I can't, like, burst out of these attacks. That should just... Whoa, that just went straight through here. Okay. I see how you're gonna play it. Okay. I can do the same thing. There. Ah. I was gonna do that spamming thing again. Ugh. So annoying. What's even worse is that almost all of her attacks are kind of like cancels, so that makes it even tougher. I somehow managed to beat the lady in blue who attacked me. How did I win? How did I use these metal arms and legs like it was second nature? I don't understand. The lady in blue stands before me exactly like she was when I first saw her. She's not even breathing hard.
Well done. But I'm sure you realize now, you are not human.
I'm sure you realize you are BS.
There must have been an important promise that could only be kept in that guise. That must have been your reason for living. Whether it's worth losing that or not, I ask that you give it serious thought.
I ask that you don't use your persona anymore. Nothing shitty.
An important promise? My reason for living?
I repeat that to myself. It seems important somehow.
Now, it seems the tumult of trials is about to begin. In which case, I bid you good luck.
I bid you to go just die in a ditch. The thick book in her hands closed with a loud thud. Strangely, the ordinary sound lingers in my mind. When I come back to my senses, there's no one here anymore. I take a nervous look at my arms and
Nothing
legs.
seems different about me.
There's no metal on my limbs now. Just ordinary skin and bones.
What the heck was that? A dream?
An annoying one. Yeah, what was that? Would daydream be a word just that of what just happened? I can't sort out my thoughts, so I think to myself, I can't let go. I can't let it get to me. Just let it go. But some things I can't dismiss this easily. You are not human. You have an important promise which must have been your reason for living.
She said, I'm forgetting something? That I need to remember?
Flashes of light, destroying my vision. My head's hurting again. The pain brings back another memory. It's just for a second, and I can't quite catch it. But I saw blue skies and the ocean, and someone else was there. Maybe a white dog too. I don't know. I think there's a lot more to it, but the last voice I heard stays with me.
I mean, we're loved after all.
When I come to, my hands are balled into fists. That's when I make a decision. That promise, the reason for living, I have to hang on to it. I didn't hear them until now, but there's a strange voice somewhere in the school building. Is this the tumult of trials the lady in blue mentioned? Is that really going on? Is that really going to be a thing?
I can't just leave this be. I'm the dang student council president.
As student council president, I have to find out what's going on in my school. I need to make sure my students aren't getting involved with anything dangerous. I start running towards the first door. End.
Welcome
Can now continue
to the
from.
Velvet.
Oh, I can now continue from the cliffhangers.
This place exists between dream and reality.
And we got a trophy for that, guys.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, since we can continue from the cliffhangers, we have quite the ways to go, guys. And I think I'll end it here, guys. Anyway, like and favorite if you enjoy. Subscribe to become part of the archives, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.